J-Party.
All right, man. I think we're finally getting going.
I think we are here, man.
I'm still trying to check, though. I'm going to assume we're live here.
Yeah, we're live. We're definitely live. We're doing things. We got game one of 5 Alive versus Clinkz Eastwood. Oh, that's soothing Dota music coming right over the airwaves right now. Susie, you want to give us a rundown of who we got on these teams?
Yeah, I'm a little intrigued. Apparently they're saying they can hear us in game. That might be a little weird.
Oh, that might be terrible for them. Hold on. The teams can hear us. Uh-oh. How do we fix that? Don't know how to fix that.
Yeah, looking into this.
That's a weird thing.
I'm thinking that was just a loading screen. We are good to go.
Radiant team ban.
I'm gonna just talk a bit about the game anyway, though. Already, our bans coming out, Razor and Death Prophet here. Not liking that mid lane. Both annoying heroes to deal with. Not necessarily the current meta, but I like it, seeing those bans here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Alright, hopefully we are resolved here. Back to these bands here. Lycan,
Dire team
Tidehunter. Tidehunter, sad to see him go, my favorite hero, but both quality bands there.
Dire team pick.
That hard carry, that
Radiant
big AoE,
team
high impact heroes, and those are just good to clear out. Got fast picks coming right out here. These guys know exactly the compositions they want. Clinkz Eastwood going for Vengeful Spirit. Starting with the support, always nice to start with. Leaves your opponents guessing. They don't know what your core is yet. Hard to counterpick when all you have is a support here. And then Dire responding. Shadow Shaman Warlock.
10 seconds remaining.
See Mei Mei.
Team ban.
Souza, they want us on the Skype. So don't talk in game. Yep, trying to do it. Don't talk in game. Let's see if we can get this set up before the game starts.
5 seconds remaining.
I do not know how to patch Skype through to
Reserve time.
I don't know how to patch. Okay, let me check.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, Jimmy, let me see if I can get this set up for you real
Radiant
quick.
team ban.
Hold on a second. Gotta set the speakers to not. Susan, keep talking.
Yeah, let me know if you think it...
Ah, that should be it, Susan. I think we're in, bro.
Alright, you think we're in?
Yeah,
so I'm still trying to check output, and I don't hear it
5 seconds remaining.
on the streams.
Don't worry, Susan. Everything will be dandy.
Everything.
Dire
So are we in? Are we
team
live? We're good?
Yep, we're good, man.
Go for Barney. Sweet. So the team's gobbling up those supports here. No one wants to give away their strategy.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire
The old
team
C Mei Mei Vengeful, man. Love having C Mei Mei on the team. Gonna get that fat mana.
Yeah, C-Mei, one of the only heroes not picked in the International. Glad to see the Recreational, though, has some different strategies brewing.
In fact, C. Maymay, Tom Drake's favorite character. Tom
In fact,
Drake,
too.
local celebrity.
Yeah.
Dire team
Great
pick.
C. Maymay player. Probably one of the best of all time, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the top. Proud member of Game is Hard. Unfortunately, now out of this tournament in a brutal run.
Radiant team pick.
Both these teams, talking about brutal runs, coming off of 0-2s there in the first round. These guys are hurting, and they are fighting for their lives here. They do not want to get knocked out without a victory.
Brutal run
Dire
sounds like
team
a bathroom problem.
Definitely, Shaq. Clinkz Eastwood going with Lion and then the Viper. Their first real carry, a Viper who does not scale well. They have no scalability in this game. They're going to be going for early victories. They need to dominate these
10
lanes,
seconds
as they should
remaining.
with this matchup. Sven and Wraith King, though.
5 seconds remaining.
Wraith King is a fun hero because he's borderline support, borderline hard carry. He seems to kind of do everything pretty well.
Reserve
Strong
time.
initiate at worst. At best, he will pentakill the enemy team. And then Sven. Everyone has dealt with the Sven. Terrible late game damage. Out of control, really. He will crush you. See what these last picks are, though.
Vipers, J Party. I know that you're a little partial to old Viper.
I love Viper. The strength of Viper, I love him. So strong in lane. Put him in like a weird lane. Don't just accept the mid-meta with Viper, especially at this skill set. Put him in a strange spot. He can take on 2 heroes by himself so
Radiant
well in
team
the early
back.
game. In the early game, you just cannot keep up with the damage. So I love Viper. With all these supports, they might try to run like a solo Viper maybe and just run like a huge gank roaming comp. I'm not even sure what to expect here. The bans so targeted at like these single hard damage
10
carries.
seconds
That's what they're just trying to remove, I guess, so they can just really utilize this early game all support damage
5
burst.
seconds remaining.
While over here at 5 Alive, no more standard bans with the Faceless and the Doom. The Phantom Lancer, though, I'm
Reserve
surprised.
time.
That seems like a strange last ban.
And I know you don't like surprises.
I don't.
Yeah, they're going kind of standard bands at first. I would not want to see a Phantom Lancer on that team anyways.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm expecting a huge hard carry out of Clinkz Eastwood here. So we'll see what they ban out. It's hard to predict what your teams are doing at this point. This composition, not too
Dire
standard.
team
I'm gonna
pick.
vote. I'm gonna put a vote out for Brewmaster. I would just.
Putting a vote out. Maybe recommend the guys in game.
I played-
Half of them.
Radiant team pick. Phantom.
Oh, there we go. Oh, little PA.
Hey, wow.
Choosing my pick,
Shaq
man.
favorite.
That's mad respect right there. So this is the matchup. Let's take a quick look at the team rosters here. We got Dan Jacobson, Dan Tack, Alex Calhoun,
And what team is it?
Vernder Jubal, and Andrew De Silva. Probably misspelled and pronounced all of those. That's 5 Alive. And then on Clinkz Eastwood, we've got Jamie Figueroa, Julian Quetty, Glenn Stotts, David Silverman, and Jake Pierce. Don't get angry if I said your names wrong. Everything will be just dandy.
Fun note, Clinkz Eastwood, pretty much an entirely EA team. So they are representing there, the EA brand. While 5 Alive here, made up some other interesting guys. Dan Tack from Game Informer, though, pretty awesome. And Dan Jacobson from Gas Lamp Games. That's two notable guys who wrote their teams down there.
Let's look at my settings really quick, Souza. I'm gonna look at maybe dropping some of this game music audio. It's kind of bashing, very loud. New game audio. Kind of digging what they gave us after the old the TI.
It's true, I haven't even heard too much of it yet. I'm excited.
Oh, it's pretty epic. Changes the game, except I'm still trying to get used to that spawn noise. It's still a little bit different. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
To remember that.
So we had a quick DC, folks. Sorry about that. He's jumping right back into the game here. Should be going no problems in a couple seconds here. We'll see these starts here. Not sure which team I favor. Probably Clinkz Eastwood with the level 1. We'll see if they try to invade each other's jungles, get those sentries up. No obvious jungle heroes, though. They may just avoid it, try to play safe, go to lanes, get those blocks off, and just get as good of positioning as possible.
J Party, I am the cameraman, and this is my first go around. So, let's see how we do here.
Yeah, not usually the camera guy. Now
Not
you
gonna
gotta be
pretend to
camera
be the
and
professional.
caster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping it friendly here. Casual
Loving
game.
loving that Clinkz Eastwood logo though. I'm staring at it right now. I'm loving it. I could
Yeah,
just,
they absolutely nailed it. Perhaps one of the best logos in the tournament, if not the best.
Some say Game is Hard had a better logo.
Some
I'm not
say.
gonna
The subtlety and innuendo.
I'm not gonna argue with them. Looks like the other team doesn't have any logos set up. That's all right.
Yeah, the
That's
titles.
okay. 5 alive.
Yeah.
So what are we doing early on here? We got Viper going mid, C May PA bottom, Lion.
I think it might be an Abaddon mid, which is going to blow my
30
mind here.
seconds to battle.
Abaddon is watching that bottom rune. He is not looking to let them get that thing.
So, setting Abaddon mid, kind of crazy. Viper, she's just going to have such a hard time dealing with Viper. The aphotic shield will get you only so far. Ooh, although it's super weird position from Viper.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna see if they
He's
can
gonna
grab
grab
him.
him.
Oh,
Oh, but he
I don't
didn't
know if they'll
actually
have
get the
enough
slow, he
damage
had the
here.
nether toxin. Oh, he's regretting getting that shield. Why
The
didn't he
battle
activate the shield if he
begins.
could have had the damage? Might have been a little bit of a misplay from Abaddon there. Should have used that shield immediately. He would have had the damage at the end there.
yeah, that was not the look.
Rough spot. They could have caught the Viper. That would have been so big because he's going to have a rough time against Viper. That early game damage, it's just so strong and so cheap. The mana pools just can't sustain against it. Although a good start for Abaddon. This is as good as it's going to get for him getting that early catch.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the lane to watch here is bottom lane. We got those. We got a nice tri lane versus a little duo.
Yeah, interesting. So these are all those supports coming to light here. They just need to protect that PA. If this PA does not get fed, though, this team is in some trouble here.
Yeah, PA, one of the few heroes that I actually dominate with, and
One of the few. Very few.
one of the few. There's not a lot. I'm not gonna be a big Dota expert guy, but
Oh, I think you're the expert guy.
it's it's all about last hits. Let's see what he took starting off. He took quelling, so he wants to make sure he's getting those last hits. I say that's a 50-50. You don't always need it. Sometimes that Q is just well enough to get everything you need.
Yeah. I mean, and so we're going to be looking here. The tri-lane has the experience disadvantage, so they're going to need to get that gold advantage here. I'm going to be watching PA closely, making sure she gets most of those last hits here. If you're going to run the tri-lane, you need to get something done. You've committed extra resources to this lane. You can't just play passive and let this Sven farm up. He's going to get an experience lead. We'll see here. Checking out the rest of the lanes here. Up in top, we got what looks like a solo Lion as of now. An awkward lane.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
They're going to get that Wraith King, mostly free farm, and that's rough here. If the Warlock can properly pull and stack those jungle camps, huge experience leads. It's a rough setup here. You know, Clinkz Eastwood has made a statement of here where they're spreading their resources out, and they're going to need to win this safe lane here. They can't let this just go passively.
Yeah, man, I agree. It's all about putting the pressure on correctly at the beginning. I never like to let a team steamroll me or just dictate how the fight's going.
Yeah, second rune going to Abaddon now with the double damage rune. Doing a great job here. Seems like a terrible matchup. Any melee versus Viper is just going to have a bad time, but the Abaddon seems to be holding his own here. Net worth above Viper by quite a bit.
Oh, and look at that beautiful aphotic shield. He's got that item modifier. Nice little purple glaze.
It looks awesome there. I'm going to do a little zoom in on that. Oh, yeah, it looks great. And that's Dan Tack there from, you know, from Game Informer. Not what they were called for a second there. Game Informer. Holding down mid is Abaddon. Cool pick. Jumping back down, looking across the board at these net worths here. PA is doing a good job here. At the top of the tree, just under Abaddon there with 1,100 net worth. Doing good so far. Sven, not too far behind. Still pretty early in the game here. You're not going to get too drastic of a difference.
Jimmy, our good friend Tom just texted me. He taught me how to hold the middle mouse button to move the camera. Great tip, Tom. Thank you. For
Tom
any
Drake.
future broadcasters out there.
Tune me in, another player in the Recreational. Tell you the knowledge base. A good guy to know.
They call him the librarian because he's just got so much knowledge.
They do. And he likes it quiet.
Not a lot going on here. It's just the early farm game. Everyone's kind of playing it safe. PA's using that stifling dagger.
Stifling.
Just call it the Q. Using her Q.
I'm cold.
Getting those last hits.
You're only level 3 here. Let's check out hero levels real quickly here.
Alrighty.
First blood.
Oh, but just like that, we get a first blood. Totally missed.
Yeah, we definitely did miss that, but that's alright. Viper
Oh, man.
getting all his
That-
HP back.
Oh, that's brutal there. We saw Viper with so little health at the end of that fight there. Abaddon, get it going for a dive. It looks like under turret on a Viper early on, and this is the issue. Viper's damage output so high, particularly early on. So hard to keep the pressure on with that corrosive skin. Rough exchange. And that's going to give Viper the ult while Abaddon's still short. This is brutal here. You know, this Viper, if this Viper was smart, they could go right back in, go for an ult, try to wear down Abaddon before he gets his ult.
So you're saying that if the Viper doesn't do that, he's not smart? Is that what we're...
Well, it could be fine. Playing it safe, always good here, especially in these tournaments. You're down so far.
Nice big deny there. So Abaddon's leading the last hits denies. 20 last hits right now. 1 deny. We're following that up with 3 from the opposing team. And old Vengeful and Shaman, of course. No last hits on their end. They're going to let their carries do everything they can.
Gets the rune there, forces the ult out of Viper at least. That's good. Gets another minute at least where it doesn't have to deal with that. But with no slow on Abaddon. Oh, unless he can get one more auto attack off. Oh, just misses it there.
He's staying with the shield, though.
He does
staying with
not
the shield.
have his ult yet. I'm not necessarily into this. Ooh, you might be able to get one more shield on.
Nah,
No,
he's going to back it off.
off.
He's going to
Yeah,
back it off.
Well,
And of
that's
course,
rough.
as we were watching that, Lion got taken top.
That's a rough exchange there. I'll try to keep an eye out more for you, Shaq, and try to point out where things are going down.
They
I
call
don't
you
know why
Mike.
that Lion was playing so aggressive, though. That's just like a brutal kill lane. The Wraith King and the Warlock. A lot of damage output. A lot of healing.
And our net worth, so we got Viper on top, Wraith King second, followed
Radiant's
by
top
PA.
tower is
Pretty
under
much what
attack.
you'd figure.
This is where Clinkz wants to be, generally. They're 2 big farmers. Looking pretty good here. Sven not doing too good. Still staying up there, though. He can always be a threat. We'll see, though. Not a lot of stacking going on either jungles. It's all right. I'd like to see more of that. You get that potential experience for later on. It's always a nice thing here.
J Party, looks like the commoners are really digging the Stifler dagger. I think that's the new
Stiflers.
name.
The Stiflers. You know, gotta use your Stiflers well.
You got,
Super interesting, actually. I just noticed I'm looking at PA's abilities. At level 4, went for the second level in Blur there.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, relying on the evasion more than anything. It's strange to me because they're running the tri-lane.
Dire's
They
middle
want to be
tower
aggressive.
is
You'd think
under
you'd want the
attack.
more damage, but look, here comes Abaddon sneaking in. A DD. This guy keeps finding double damage runes. And he's going to just show those jungle camps who's boss with that DD rune.
yeah, I usually go level 2 Stifler dagger. I want to get that
Yeah,
extra
want that
attack
damage.
damage for those
Especially
creeps.
once you get that ult and you're throwing the Stiflers and they're
Oh,
critting.
man.
It's just a little unfair.
And with the ult, they stiff hard. Oh, we got an engagement
this
bottom.
one gets the double stun. EA is not going to survive this one. But can she?
Oh.
Gets an evasion.
Oh,
No, Sven's got this auto. Oh,
no, another evasion. Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, no.
I want to chalk that one up to pathing. I think if he had gone directly for the base, Sven wouldn't have gotten that
Yeah.
second hit off on him.
Got a little bit blocked by his own teammate there. Oh, just lucking those evasions. I thought she was going to live. Brutal, but they get the kill. Not what you want. That gold graph looking a little worse for wear here for Clinkz Eastwood. Still a lot of game ahead, though. Man, 3-1. Not the best start.
Now for a quick word from our sponsors, water. Make sure you hydrate
Radiant's
out there
bottom
while watching
tower is
Dota.
under attack.
It can get pretty
right.
intense. Susan, make sure you're keeping that throat not parched. All right, we got an engagement with Viper and Abaddon right now.
Oh, there's that ult coming through. Oh, Viper stopped firing. And
Ooh.
consider death. That brutal Sven stun combined with the Shadow Shaman. That is a crazy lane. You know, I don't necessarily think of that lane, but that is a lot of stun.
Yeah, I'm sure Viper's yelling at his teammates right now, wondering where that backup was at.
Yeah, needed more people up there.
They were close. I mean, they were a few steps south, I'd say.
PA back in the fight. Health's getting a little lower. They could look for this re-engage here. 5 Alive falling back for the most part.
Yeah, just to point out, they've actually abandoned mid, so there's currently no one mid.
No one taking mid lane. Not an important lane whatsoever. Getting rid of it. You see that rune bot too. Invisibility could be big here. Neither team has wards though. Not watching anywhere in the middle of the map here. Preferring to leave it up to mystery. I like it. It's like Dota's an adventure. Why know what's ahead of you? Keep it up to surprises there. More exciting.
Lion level 8, so he's doing well with the leveling up top against that solo as a solo lane.
Yeah, definitely doing great there. Wraith King finally gets that ult. Now he's much
Dire's
safer.
middle tower
Warlock
is
has
under
his ult
attack.
that lane, looking a little scary.
Looks like they're trying to engage bottom, but I don't know if oh, they're gonna do it.
Get it, got it.
Big stun.
Coming
And
in
the
so
follow-up
big again,
shot.
and the follow-up. That is so strong.
Yeah, I don't want to be PA if I was him. Oh no.
Look
Oh,
on
he
that.
can't even jump. And everyone just
Radiant's
That-
bottom
that
tower
ult
is
gives
under
full health
attack.
there. Oh, it takes 2 extra turret hits. Man.
That's a tough lane.
Yeah, Sven Shadow Shaman doing a great job. And this is so hard because they were running a tri-lane against a duo lane, so they're already going to be at an experience disadvantage. And now they're starting to lose to the duo lane, and this is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah,
so
but
much push potential from that lane.
yeah, Viper just went top, was able to take out Warlock. So that's a good follow-up, but still 6-2.
Yeah, I like it. Viper getting things done here. The late game scaling, though, definitely going to favor 5 alive here. Clinkz Eastwood needs to maintain control of this game to stay in a favorable position.
Yeah, Abaddon still leading last hits. Hero level. And XP Viper up there.
Check, I got people requesting for the
Radiant's middle
link
tower
to the
is
Twitch
under
stream.
attack.
Do we have that link?
Yeah, that's twitch.tv/Rektreational. R-E-K-T Reational.
Radiant's middle tower
Rektreational.
is
Excellent.
under attack.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, big Warlock ult top. Follow up with the Lycan stun to give them some space. Not Lycan, Lion. And he's made him into a little fish.
Radiant's
Susan, do we still have you with us?
are
Sorry,
fortified.
Shanks. Just anything.
No, no worries, no worries. Oh,
Complete
Oh,
unprofessional.
that was a
Not
close
bad,
save.
though.
We thought he had it, but Vengeful's gonna bite the dust here.
Radiant's top tower
And looks
is
like
under
they're gonna
attack.
go in and take top tower.
Dire's middle
First tower of the game
is
right
under
now.
attack.
Bot
Radiant's
Live's in
top
great
tower
shape. You
has
just feel the
fallen.
momentum they've got here. Abaddon's so brave, just leading the team into every engage, doesn't care.
Yeah, and that's we're looking at net worth right now, and they've got 3 people up top. Just
Radiant's top
Kill
tower
him.
is under attack.
4,000 gold on Abaddon.
And unfortunately, PA falling into 3rd on the Clinkz team, and that's not what you want. Viper, such a strong hero, does not necessarily scale the best, though. Peaks during the early, the mid game, gonna fall off towards the end here. PA is gonna be their one big late game carry here, and she is falling behind.
That's a second
Radiant's
tower,
top
man. That is
tower
not
has fallen.
that's not looking that good for Clinkz Eastwood. That gold advantage. That's what I'm talking about steamrolling. I think that's a huge player in it. Some people will be like, we lost the tower. It's fine. We'll make up for it later on. But if you let them steamroll, let them get the items that they need, you're gonna just be playing catch up the whole time.
Yeah, and this is not a team you're going to be able to catch up well to. Sven, I cannot emphasize enough, so strong. If your team doesn't have the
Dire's
damage to
middle
lock down
tower
to
is
just
under
kill him, he's going to just crush through their team. You can see him going for that Morbid Mask, wants to be able to maintain lane presence with lifesteal. Nothing's going to chase him out unless they can successfully just kill him in lane. So free-farming, Sven, going to be a party for him.
Yeah, party. But looks like we got a little shindig mid as well. Viper going in on Wraith. Abaddon's coming in. Lycan follow up. Let's see if we can suck that man off.
At best, they get the ult.
Oh,
At
he
first,
still
they're
got
gonna
the
lose
ult.
both their lives here. Oh, that slow is so strong.
Oof, with the
4
big
stuns
Wraith
coming
stun.
out.
That looks
That's
like it's probably
goodbye,
gonna end the Viper.
God, and the Abaddon ult just when they think they might get something. He just has so many lives here. Oh, so strong here. God, he's hitting so hard. Is he gonna take down Vengeful for real here? Already with the crit. Gets 3 or 4 crits there, back to back almost.
And we're looking bottom at the same time. We've got Serpent Wards up. Oof, PA was able to get that, but that's just a rough exchange, man. That's 4 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1 at bottom plus the turret. In mid, they lose
Radiant's
a
bottom
bunch.
tower has
Rough spot
fallen.
to be in. This is always a brutal time. Clinkz Eastwood needs to keep the morality up, though. Keep trying to make plays. If you're going down like that to get riskier, go for bigger plays. I like when you're down, go for it. Either knock yourself out or pull through the lead with some big heroic plays. Take risks, take chances.
I agree, Jimmy.
Radiant's
But
middle
right now,
tower
not looking
is
good
under
here.
attack.
Wards are going up. Pretty well for 5 alive. Clinkz Eastwood got their 2 wards. You know, relying on some map vision, but no one maintaining too much map control. Nothing too aggressive yet.
And
Ooh, here we go. Get some catches in mid. Oh, but Abaddon's ult is back up. It's just always up, which you don't want to do. Another 2 down here.
Radiant's middle
oh,
tower
PA
is
doing
under
things.
attack.
Going in with that
Trying to get
gutsy
some
blink.
damage here.
I like to see it. Nice, got that golem gold.
Radiant's
Golem.
middle tower has fallen.
Oh, but she's going down to another stun. Ouch. 5-0 wipe in mid. Can't hold their own at all there. Getting steamrolled here by 5 Alive, and that's looking Rex for Clinkz Eastwood, who's looking to go 0-3 in the Recreational.
Yeah, Jimmy, I think I'm just going to talk every time PA does something, because that just gets me all riled up, man.
One of Shaq's 2 heroes he plays.
Oh, the adrenaline pumping thrill of being a PA, blinking in there, balls to the walls.
Yeah, and at this point, net worth looking bad. All 5 players on 5 Alive.
Radiant's
above all
middle
5
tower
players
has
on
fallen.
Clinkz Eastwood.
Dyer's
At the
top
14-minute
tower
mark.
is under attack.
Oh, it's not just that. Same thing with XP. Yeah, they got a 12,000 gold swing right now.
So that's brutal
Dyer's
here.
top
At this
tower
point, you're
is
talking
under
Clinkz
attack.
Eastwood, you're looking at what we did wrong here. Maybe playing a little less safe there. The tri-lane didn't get anything done. If you're not winning with a weird lane switch, stick to standard lanes here. I did not like the Lion as an off lane. He's not that strong of an off laner. How's he going to deal with all the stuns coming from a 2v1 lane? No defensive passives there. I didn't like it. We'll see if they switch it up for the next game here.
And you know what? You know what doesn't happen too often on casts? That nice silence. You know, sometimes you just want to enjoy the match, not hear someone talking.
Sometimes you're just thinking,
Dyer's
enjoying
top
all the
tower
music.
is under
Dota,
attack.
lovely compositions.
Oh, and C-Mei caught off.
At this point, reaching kill fest status here. I don't know what she's doing that far up. They have no map control. And they know their only lane they have left with 1 outer turret is bot, so that's an obvious rotation for 5 Alive here. Another hero down. I think this is going to go mostly uncontested. DA trying to maintain an aggressive stance, but she can't really. It's just false.
So the question here, Susan, do you throw in the towel? You know, do you throw in the towel and not continue to get beat down? You know, lose some of your morale? Because I think maybe 75% of the game is your confidence and your morale going into fight.
Yeah, at this point, try to make some remaining plays so you can get something cool to happen, but you're really looking at that next game here. This beefy team with better late game is beating you. It's a rough wall to face.
Yeah, and I think that the Lion ult hit Abaddon while his ult was up, so that's just not what you want to see.
Yeah, more and more brutal interactions here. Absolutely not what they want to happen. Yeah, I think they're going to have to be looking at the next game here. See, sometimes you can make big things happen when you fall back to your 3rd turret, but... And 2 Bashak though, looks like they might lose this 3rd turret, and that's really where the momentum is cemented in victory here. Once those racks start falling, there's nothing you can do to try to recake the map.
Yeah, I don't like to call GG early on, and I'm not going to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely here. I like them not giving up. Keep playing. You know, work on that synergy with the team. Try to get some good plays happening. Oh, unfortunately, they go for the Wraith King. His ult is up just at level 2 here. His ult much quicker cooldown.
Oh, the fish. Will the cat shaman? Oh, PA wants it. I know PA wants it.
Going hard here.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Spend stun, showing how strong it is in this game. The AoE on it is so much wider than I ever think it is. Getting just huge team stuns.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Just like that, bottom racks are out. Momentum so heavily in 5 Alive's favor. What are you even looking to do at this point? As Clinkz Eastwood, maybe go for a weird trap in the jungle. I don't even know. Smoke. Go for something weird. Maybe Roshan. Just hey, why not?
I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't know what you could do. I'm actually feeling a little bit down myself because I hate to see a PA just not be able to just bust loose.
Yeah, but that's the issue. You know, they tried to run that tri-lane, but they lost. It was rough time for them. And if you're gonna run that man advantage, you gotta collect off of it.
Haste.
Yeah, they got a saying for this. I think it's difficult, lemon, difficult. Just not
That is
what you
a
want to
classic
see.
thing. Oh, poor C-Main turning into a chicken here. They're not even gonna go for it though. They know what matters here. Get that Viper out of the fight. Get the PA out of the fight. Get brutal stuff happening. They actually get 2 of them though. Oh, but
Radiant's
Oh,
top
PA.
tower is
PA,
under
come
attack.